Did you ever have a dream that was so horrendous for whatever reason that as you woke up, you welcomed the usual fade away of dreams? And if it's a powerful dream, you forcibly make it fade away, forcibly ignore it, even though tendrils of the dream occasionally lash out at you during the day, and you just push it down because you know if you remember too much, you're just going to be very uncomfortable.
I remember riding a whale once.
Wow, that sounds magical. Why wouldn't you hold on to that dream?
Because I think that was after I was kidnapped by a pedophile.
They'll never catch us on a whale. To the sea, to molest little boys.
Wow, you have some mixed up things going on in your brain at night.
I know, it's terrifying.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I saved a girl from being potentially sexually assaulted merely with an adhesive bandage? Yeah. Well, that's superhero shit right there. I guess I didn't. Oh. Well, the story starts out with me getting cut before going out to a little shindig. So I had a Band-Aid on, and people were making fun of the fact that I had a Band-Aid. I forget what the cut was.
Well, where was this cut?
No, I forget what the cut was from, but it was on my hand. I had a Band-Aid on my finger, so it didn't get dirty.
What a pussy.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why my friends were always like that. Like, look at this guy with the fucking Band-Aid.
What's the clean wound?
This dude had a party. His mom had gone out or whatever, and he, I guess, didn't realize the power of word of mouth because too many people showed up. There were people outside. We ended up, me and my friend Tom, in a van, a large, rapey van that held like 8 people, and we were all crammed in there, getting high, eating. You know what bugles are? The snack bugles. They're like
absolutely not. No.
They're delicious.
I'm going to Google it as you talk.
Yeah, called bugles. Yeah, we were in the van, hotboxing it. Everybody's passing around the snacks. Now, there's like 6 dudes and 1 chick in there, and I don't know how else to phrase this. She was young. We were all in the age group of like 17 to 21 in there, and she...
How old was she?
I don't know. But
maybe you do know, but you're just omitting it for the story.
Well, she was young. I was barely, I don't know, I just started driving. I was 16, 17 years old, and she was all like, I think I'm going to be a stripper. And, I don't think she realized how much testosterone was going on in the darkened van that drugs were being,
it's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah, and you could feel it almost. You could see it. You could. She looked like she was getting nervous. Like guys were like, "Take it off, take it off," and she was clearly getting nervous. And I'm looking at Tom, and we kind of like, "Oh shit, man, this is probably gonna go south. Somebody's gonna make a grab or something." And at that moment, this one dude was like, spitting out all the bugles. What the fuck? And he's holding up a Band-Aid. It's like, what the fuck? This was in the fucking bugles. And that grossed people out. They opened up the doors. They all piled out of the van. The spell was broken. And the girl got out.
Well, you didn't do shit. You didn't do anything.
You're right. I didn't want to be like, hey, that's my Band-Aid. I didn't do that. That much I know.
But you can't take credit for that.
I already have.
Well, I'm taking it away.
That turned out to be a great night because unlike the other story where people gave me money to get them food, I actually made out. There were like 3 different people that gave me and Tom money and said, go get me food from this place, keep the change. And when we went and got the food and came back, the party was being busted. All sorts of cops were there. People were running everywhere. And you know what? It's really easy to pick up chicks when they're running from the police and trying to get out of the neighborhood.
What's that say about you?
What? We had a very lovely time. We're like, oh, we got all this extra food. We got some money here. We can get you to safety.
Damn, dude, I've been living my childhood all wrong.
Find yourself, walk around town until you hear a big party, call the police on them, and then stick around and wait for the magic. As you know, because I am on certain call list from messing around with solicitors on the phone my entire life, I think I'm on spite list. I'm frequently on the IRS scam list, the people that call and give us your money, please. I work for the IRS.
Wow, that's not racist.
No, it's not racist. They hire people where English is not their primary language, and then it makes for a communication barrier, a language barrier. It's just very difficult to understand them. And it is...
Sure.
Yeah, it's not racist, just can't understand them. That's... So, the file that I sent you, the one that's Iris, that's one attempt. And I went along, and if you play the clip, which I'm going to do right now, because it's going to be short.
So I'm going to give you fair enough chance to speak after I complete my part.
Okay.
So don't interrupt me in between, okay, sir?
Sure thing.
Okay. As per the audit on your
I need to
federal
interrupt you.
taxes,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Instantly.
What did she think was going to happen?
As per the audit on your federal taxes between the year 2010 to 2015, we found out a various miscalculation and the errors on your tax.
All right, I need to interrupt you again. I wasn't alive in the year 2010.
What did you say?
I said, please continue.
Okay. And the IRS believe that it is not a region of innocent negligence.
Okay, no, I don't know if you notice how she just rambles on right after, like it's no big thing.
That you weren't alive.
Right. She's like, yeah, whatever. Boom. Language barrier. Obviously, she can't pick up on the nuances because it's not her primary language. Not racist. If you play along, you get to the main gatekeeper. He's the one that tries to take the money, where he's trying to tell me the process of how I can send a money order. But this conversation takes an odd turn with this man.
To do that, sir, I will have to give you all the protocol which has been given by the federal courthouse.
Okay.
So may I know where are you right now? Are you at your workplace or you're at home?
I'm in the bathroom. Hello?
You're in what?
In the bathroom?
Jerking off?
Not yet.
Do it. Go ahead. Just do it.
You're a dirty,
Sorry to
dirty...
disturb.
You're a dirty woman. You know that? You're a dirty woman, and
Fuck off.
I like you.
Fuck off.
I like you a lot.
Fuck off.
I honestly, I don't know what to say. I'm actually flabbergasted.
It's after that, they finally, it's not like I was in his face, like, aha, I'm in the bathroom, sucker. I just said I'm in the bathroom. It's feasible. 2017, you're on the phone in the bathroom.
Maybe he's a filthy bathroom masturbator himself.
Yeah, if that's not bad enough, you were present. You know that this happens to me more often than not. When I got the call from Final Solutions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, all right, playing the clip. Nothing scandalous about it, other than the... Oh, let's see what this is. Go ahead.
Hi there. This is a very important message for people in between the ages of 50 and 85 years old.
I'm not that old yet. Jesus.
Prepared for the final expense in your life? Most of us are not, and it usually leaves a huge financial burden on our loved ones for funeral home and burial expenses.
I didn't need this phone call today.
Do you want to leave your children or spouse with a legacy of debt? What if we were to
This is insurance to take care of your funeral.
a limited time offer backed by some of the largest life insurers in the country? To speak to a final expense representative, please press 1. To be removed. Thank
my
you
God.
for calling Final Expenses.
You could have been removed, but you pressed 1.
Eh.
You're going to be called.
Please hold for the next available agent.
Is the company Final Expenses?
Yeah, I gotta find out.
What a horrific name.
Hi, Mr. Philip. Good day. My name is Jake. I'm calling from True Coverage. May I please ask you, are you looking for your family member, that is life insurance for your family members or for yourself?
Oh, I thought this was coverage for my funeral.
Life insurance.
Funeral coverage.
And, okay. I'm sorry in that case then.
I didn't die yet.
Are you, okay then, I'm sorry.
I'm not dead yet. Stop apologizing.
No.
So,
Okay.
can I get the funeral coverage? If I die, who's going to take care of it?
No.
No?
No.
All right.
No.
All right.
Sorry.
I know you are.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
What the fuck was that? What a sham of a company.
Well, it's a good thing I wasn't having a good day.
They specifically say funeral.
Yeah, I feel like he wasn't very helpful at all. Bastard.
I'm sorry.
Whose time is wasted now, huh?
Yeah. You showed him.
Clip has ended. That's the guy that kept...
Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, you shouldn't entertain them. You really shouldn't.
I just realized that statistically, I'm probably going to die before you. How does that make you feel?
Pretty good.
I didn't mean how do you feel about living longer. I meant how do you feel about me being gone before you're in probably, your golden years. I forget what the golden years are.
Well, not really bothered. It's strange because a lot of our stuff's recorded. So, in a way, Phil, you'll never truly be gone.
I guess.
I mean, all right. Well, what if the horrible thing that I happen to go before you? How would that make you feel?
In all actuality, if you died, if I messaged you for a while, right, and then
Yeah, sad day. Mhm.
and then somebody be like, "Oh man, I guess you didn't hear. They didn't post it anywhere, but Owen died." And they'd be like, "Ha, sure, Owen died. And then I talked to your sister via a message or whatever. She'd be like, "No,
Sure.
I don't know you, but he's mentioned you fondly many times."
Well,
So I took
it's
the
not
time
going
out.
that far.
I took the time out to talk to you personally and sexually. She's in grief a little bit, right?
Sure.
So she's going to be reaching out, and I'm going to be there like, "Oh my God, tell me what happened." And then,
Okay. Well, I don't like where this is going so far.
And then I'd probably talk to a few people on the Facebook page and be like, "Oh man, we'd reminisce, we'd grieve together." Somebody'd be like, "Oh, you should put together a little tribute, a little memorial."
A montage.
Yeah, montage. You probably got a lot of his stuff. You know how to do that sort of thing. I'd be like, "Yeah, I guess so."
Owen's dead.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Here's where he pretends to be a cum sock.
Oh my God. How could I forget about that?
Hopefully it doesn't flash before your eyes before you die there, Pat.
What's the worst that you'll admit to fucking
My Elmo.
or putting? I really wish I could do the voice.
Yeah, it's not my proudest thing I did as a kid. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a special one.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Was it just a regular doll, or did it, talk or move its arms at all? Little animatronic.
No, it was just a normal one. Normal whore Elmo.
I tried constructing a I guess rudimentary vagina out of various bits of foam and some of my mom's nice silk napkins that were they were like a set of 6. Now is a set of 4.
Did I ever question why? What?
Yeah.
Philip?
Oh yeah. I don't know why you make her sound like Mary fucking Poppins there.
Oh, Philip, what's happened to my best silk napkin, sweetie?
All right.
What are you doing?
No, I ruined my whole contraption with an overindulgence of Vaseline. Had to throw it all out.
I feel like we're bonding right now.
I'm experiencing the disappointment of spending 45 minutes trying to construct an artificial vagina and then ruining the whole thing with a few thrusts poorly placed.
Well, you live and you learn, right?
Well, I guess. How do you feel about Halloween these days? You never exactly had a passion for it, as far as I remember.
Oh, absolutely not. Hate it.
All right, well then, you'll like this article. Halloween is a bunch of warmed-over dog shit. An opinion. There are 2 kinds of people in this world, those who love Halloween and adults. So that's
I mean, yeah.
that's how he opens it up. I'm just going to scroll down to where I read...
I just don't like all the scaremongering. It's like, don't bite into the apple, you'll have a razor. It's just, everything is just, it used to be so sweet and innocent. I mean, it's just that the world's gone crazy, right? We can't even accept candy from strangers without being dubious now. Although there could be some weirdo that's jizzing on your candies and you don't know. But I'm just...
There you are again with your... You have a singular fear of people jizzing on something you're going to consume. Not just with Halloween, I think.
Give me one more example. Just one.
You were the one that introduced me to the whole, that chick jizzing up, or cooking up a jizz omelet. Not jizzing up an omelet, I guess. No, she made an omelet out of jizz. All right? So that's the only other one I need right now.
Yeah, well,
Anyway,
once you see
God
that...
damn it! Halloween!
What about the cum popsicle? Did you see that one?
Stop!
Oh.
Halloween. Listen, this guy has an interesting point that I'd like to share that doesn't have to do with gum or shit.
You've derailed this.
No, I haven't. I'm the one that said you have a singular fear. All right, I did derail it by asking you about your cum fear.
It's not a fear.
By far the worst thing about this obnoxious holiday is the fact that I'm not able to hate it in peace. Voice any dissent for Halloween, or God forbid, show up to a party dressed in normal attire instead of a costume, and you will immediately be accused of deliberate subterfuge. Too cool for school, huh? Or what? You don't know how to have fun? No, that's not it. I know how to have fun. I love fun. That's one of my personal mottos. I just don't have fun on Halloween. It's not my bag of treats. And I never would have mentioned it, except I know that this Halloween, like those before it and those that will probably come after it, I'll be shunned as an anti-festive dissident. Just let me live, Todd. Just let me be. I think Todd is his word for Chads. I don't know. And Chad being a word for normies.
I mean, is this something out of your secret diary or something? Are you trying to express your desire? Your hate?
No. Where's this guy's name? That was an excerpt from an article by Dave Infante from the Thrillist.
Here's a question for you.
This is again
Mermaids.
way off track. Right?
Because you're wearing hard shells over your breasts, do mermaids have callousy breasts?
Where are you getting your information about their breast from?
Well, I'm just thinking Halloween, then are mermaids erotic anymore for me? Because if I took off,
Sorry, did you say erotic?
because if I took off their shelly bra, would I just be met with a callousy boob?
I think that in mermaid society, they have probably fixed that little problem. You know,
I hope so.
They line the shells with seaweed padding. There you go.
The fantasy is back.
I have a little story about Halloween a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. The night before Halloween, traditionally known as Mischief Night, and on Halloween night itself, me and my friend, we walked around the neighborhood. That's what we did. But we got egged twice. And the
We're
third
talking,
time,
rapscallion, hard-boiled, or just...
No, regular
running.
unboiled egg, regular raw egg, thrown from a vehicle. I commend them on their accuracy at such speeds. Wasn't much we could do. It's like, I saw their license plate, but whatever. What's that going to do? Take the matter to the police? Not us. No.
Yeah, snitches get stitches.
Yes. So, Halloween night, after the third attempt, because they failed, but it's like, oh shit, it's this Chevy, whatever the fuck it was. It's a rinky-dink car, but they had it. I don't know, it was just a giant piece of sewer piping, maybe about 1.5 feet wide. It was solid plastic.
There wasn't a midget inside their masterpiece.
No masturbating midget inside there. Get out of here, I'm jerking it. No. So we would stand this 12-foot pole up on the side of the road, and we could be hiding where these woods came out and followed this creek line, and there was a bridge over it, and we were on one side of the bridge with this pole that the two of us managed to stand up straight. And at nighttime, you couldn't see it. You couldn't see us standing there if you were coming the wrong way. We were trying to lure the car out so that when it came speeding down, we'd push this pole down.
Oh, that's a nice harmless prank, isn't it?
Not a prank.
Lovely.
We wanted revenge.
I mean, yes, officer, we were egged, so we decided to plan a murder.
All right, that was our original intent. Then, yes, we devolved into baseline assholery.
Well, that's not a good idea. All right, whatever.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We were just being jackasses, pushing this shit out into traffic, waiting literally to the last second to kind of drop this thing down on the road. Cars get out, yell at us.
Great fun.
We did it, and it was a police car. Long story short, a lot of police showed up. We got caught. Well, I got caught. My friend didn't get caught. He saw me getting caught. He was hiding under a truck 2 houses down from where he lived. Like,
he just fucking ditched you.
Well, no, that was perfectly legit. He got away. I didn't.
Did you snitch?
No, and I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because first off, it was bad because the one police, while he was chasing me, when he went over a fence, he tore his fucking leg. He gashed his leg on the top of the fence. So he's like, "You're lucky I don't shoot you." But they're just concerned about who the other guy was. Everything that I saw on TV where I'm like, oh, they're not going to be that way because they're just like that way on TV. But they were. Like, good cop, bad cop. One guy was like, if you don't tell us who he is, we're going to throw you in the cell with the ninjas and the homosexuals. Of course, he didn't use that phrase. That was his threat. That's where they were going to throw my lily white ass.
And through all that, you ain't getting a name out of me, copper.
Well, I held to my guns, but my dad comes in. He's like, oh, yeah, that kid, they've been hanging out for the past 8 months getting into trouble and shit. I'm like, oh, well, all that work for nothing.
Did you get raped or not?
The end result, no, I didn't get put in jail.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I got ARD. Not, shit never
I
was
don't know.
on
I don't know
record.
what that bad boy lingo is because I'm a good boy.
I don't know. See, that's where afterwards, if I kept my nose clean for 6 months, then nothing would go on my record and no charges would be filed.
I got a feeling
That
that
happened
you were
a lot.
still naughty and you just managed to get away with it.
Well, here, I don't know. You might not find it karma, but you'll at least get a laugh out of it because it makes me look bad. But there were repercussions. Afterwards, I talked to my
Unbelievable.
friend. What?
Nothing.
Afterwards, when I was talking to my friend, he's like, "Oh, did you rat me out?" No. And it made sense to him. Like, as soon as my dad showed up, end of game. That happened, but a week afterwards, it was this nice November day. I was out front talking to these two chicks that were waiting for my brother to come home from work or whatever. I was feeling it because these chicks were up there. They were eating my Halloween candy. They were hanging out. They were kind of in there. The one girl lived down the street. She was wearing her pajamas. She had her little blanket on. I'm thinking, wow, these are seniors in high school. And I'm actually, maintaining a conversation. Yeah, I have some candy. That one girl I kind of had a crush on because she let me play when we were much, much younger. I don't know if you're familiar with Tune in Tokyo.
I think you've spoken about it. Isn't that when you tweak their nips?
Yes, under the premise that you are in some wartime simulation, and their role is in fact a shortwave radio. No, she let me play Tune in Tokyo underneath her shirt.
Jeez.
So, yeah, it was during Truth or Dare. We weren't that advanced that we were playing Truth and Dare together. Anyway, I feel like I'm in my prime talking to them. Not that anything would have happened. They were logical women. They wouldn't have gone near this child. But doesn't matter because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling suave. And this big Ford Bronco vroom, pulls up, boom, boom, up on the curb. And these two dudes get out. One is my friend's brother and his friend. They're both in the Breed, this motorcycle gang. Back in the day, the Breed, it was fucked up. They were just fucked up. One dude didn't even have a name. He was Bulldog or Mad Dog or Skin Dog or whatever the fuck his moniker was. But I knew of him. And I was legitimately scared. And they get out. What was the dude's name? It was a one-word name, like Cher.
Cher? That's not
well,
scary.
I mean, it wasn't.
Here comes Cher. We believe the love of the love.
I admit my choice of examples was poor. Let that not lower their testosterone level. So they come out. The one dude takes the candy from one of the girls. Oh, what do you got there? Starts eating it. The other, his brother, is getting in my face like, "Yo, I heard you ratted my brother out." No, I didn't do anything like that. We talked. We were cool. It's like, yeah, well, it's not that way with me. So you can imagine in a situation like that where my back's against the wall, there are women to protect. You know what I did.
Women to protect.
You know what I did. I ran inside. Do what you want with the girls. Leave me alone.
I leave the offering of candy and women. Just please don't hurt me.
So I run in, and then it turns out my friend was in the truck, and it was all a put on.
You ran away from a joke.
So the moral of the story is don't do crimes, or else you'll have big bad bikers and people mocking your cowardice in front of chicks you play Tune in Tokyo with. What's your best memory of Halloween, if any?
I remember having the scream mask and a bloody knife. One of those plastic knives that got the blood that sloshes.
You did a little
slosh. You know how kids, when they like someone, they usually do the opposite. They go and run up and hit.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I pretty much stalked this girl that I like.
Sorry.
14.
Just to reiterate, I asked for your best memory. You're talking about...
Oh, I mean, well, this isn't a good memory.
I thought you meant best as in most prominent in my head. Okay. No. So you're stalking a girl for...
Yeah, like across the streets.
For Halloweenish effect, though, right? Not...
No, just because I think, I'm going to scare her, I'm going to pull
All right, it
the
wasn't
mask
like
off.
any other day when you were stalking somebody.
No,
Okay.
and we'll all have a laugh, and it'd be great. But the longer it got on, the weirder I felt, and I was getting just less and less committed. And
Nothing worse.
she was with her friend. So when I finally had the balls to go, this is it. Rah! Nothing happened. She told me to fuck off. Yeah, my sword was leaking as well. So I had to go home.
Wow. You sure that's not a euphemism for, like, something else? Your leaky sword?
No. My bleeding red tip. No. I'm just... she was just... I was like, this is going to be great. I'm going to scare her. We're going to laugh. And then she's going to invite me out to her parties that she's going to. Ah! Fuck off. It's just... I was never really a Halloween kid, you know?
I see. What a waste. I see.
So, nothing really. Just stalking a girl on Halloween.
All right, let me throw this question at you. If you had to organize... you were out in the town hall, wherever Hobbitshire you live at, and the mayor came running out, clutching his heart. He said, you must put on the Halloween festival. Here's $10,000. Converted to pounds. And you had to put on a Halloween fest for the community, for your shire. What would you do? Let me see how connected you are to Halloween, what with it not being your main bag.
Well, are there witnesses?
Look, yes, you've been inducted. You are...
So I can't just take the money?
No. Yeah, you have to do it. There have been witnesses. There are laws in place. You are going to be given 2 years in jail if you don't use the funds to do something for Halloween. There's bookkeeping and everything.
Have you heard of DashCon? Or it's something, and it was the biggest failure of a convention ever. Because they promised all these good things, and they hired a bouncy castle and a ball pit.
That's all right. So you're saying you would try to, write off a bouncy pit as $9,000?
Well,
Look. The whole idea of this exercise is not how are you going to get away with the most cash.
I would just get as much alcohol into this community hall as possible. Get one of those shitty advert DJs. Oh, everyone, welcome to the Halloween party of 2017. You know, get one of those knobheads. Get a shitty disco ball.
What about the kids? All right, I'm with you on the alcohol.
What about them?
Fuck the kids this Halloween. No, you have to do something for the kids. It's a stipulation. Make sure half the money goes to the kids and not alcohol.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
All right. Look, I think we've established that you are in no way connected to the spirit of Halloween. Okay?
What is the spirit of Halloween?
This is a poor idea for a Halloween special when half of us don't even give a shit about Halloween. Your best memory of Halloween is getting shunned by a girl you liked because you are crap at following and scaring somebody. And my story was really just a highlight of how kind of an asshole I was when I was younger. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Let me interrupt you again. And we talked about cum, eating cum on a dish. So happy Halloween, right? What do you got to say now that's Halloween-y?
Weenie.
I realized my mistake the moment I said it. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah. May your candy be jizz-free.